And of course, you can go to QVC or my Facebook page, Sandra Bennett QVC. Continue the conversation with Katie. She's going to join you again in a few minutes, but first, she's going to stay with me for this. From Cottage Farms, I love learning all about our guests. And plus, then we get to share all the fun things I kind of already know about you backstage, but we never have time to talk about. So we're going to try and do this every week. I really love it. So from Cottage Farms, our 24-piece Eversweet strawberry live plants, 3 easy payments of $9.99 gets you 24 strawberry plants home. So Katie, tell me about, like, when you think about strawberries, and we were just talking a lot about even red berries and how good they are for you during our Today's Special Value presentation.
Yes, we were.
So tell me about the Cottage Farms one.
So we are so excited to bring you this Eversweet. Another person commented on Facebook, you know, I've never grown strawberries. Tell me a little bit about them. Well, first of all, these are the ones you want to get because they bloom in 2 different harvests. So when you're going at the store, you don't know which is the strawberry plant.
Some of them only do June. And then you don't have any more for the rest of the season.
So with this one, you're getting twice the bang for your buck. And we both know how expensive organic strawberries are at the grocery store.
Yeah. So I'm going to be able to get them, like, first year, will I have berries?
So the first year, this year, the other thing about strawberries is they're perennial. So this June, because you're getting them, now your zone, everyone will get them at a different time. You'll get a few this June. And then you will get a few more in the fall, but next June you will get the biggest harvest of them.
So it is a true perennial. And like the first year they kind of sleep, then the second year they creep, and then by the third year they're leaping. But even the second year you're going to get a lot of strawberries. It smells so good on this set.
That's what everybody was saying walking around. They're like, oh my God.
I guess that's the difference between strawberries that are actually actively growing and strawberries in a container at the store.
Right. And I think most people have had
smell so good.
And most people have had a homegrown tomato, right? You can kind of taste that homegrown heirloom tomato, but not a lot of people have had the taste of a homegrown strawberry.
And so what's the difference?
Well, it is sun ripened. The skin's not as tough because, you know, ones in the grocery store, they have to ship them all the way across the country, probably from California. So the skin is not as tough. You bite into them, they're incredibly sweet. That's the other thing about Eversweet variety is they are so delicious. Sweet, and the juice will just drip down your chin.
All right, so let's show how they come, because if you're thinking like 24, usually we sell plants in like 1 or maybe a set of 3 or 4, right? And I'm telling you, 24 plants for $29. So it's like $1 a plant.
Wow.
3 easy payments of $9.99. This is how they're going to come in. Will you explain this?
Yeah, so all 24 are in here. So when you're getting this at home, you're going to want to take them out and separate them when you're ready to plant.
That's a nice plant.
Oh yeah, it's a great plant. You can see it's already starting to have a little leaf on it. And I know that we have a little planting. Do we scrap the planting demo?
Oh, it's over here.
Oh, here it is. I couldn't see it behind this giant plant. Okay, so what we do is probably what you'll get this June. So that's what you see here. But what I want you to do is make sure that you bury the entire root system. That's really the only trick here, is that you leave the stem, which is this part here, sticking up above the ground. So we'll take our little hoary knife that Roxanne just had. And this is great potting soil. You can put these in a container. You can put them in a hanging basket. We have them here in a window basket.
Okay.
They can also grow in the ground.
How close am I putting them together?
So that is, I would go about, this of course we're just showing you an example, but I would go about 6 inches apart.
Okay, so a little further than we're doing here. A little further than we're doing here.
And you want to water them in now, and you can start fertilizing them because there's growth already. You can start fertilizing them with an organic fertilizer of your choice right away.
Gosh, it's interesting because I'm looking here at what we just planted, but here, look, flowers. So, and actually here's an actively growing flower on this one. So these plants are getting closer and closer because every place you see a flower is going to be a strawberry.
Yeah, and those beautiful little flowers have a great fragrance, and they attract pollinators as well. So that's a really neat benefit.
Oh, they do have a nice fragrance. I didn't expect that. The strawberries are so like overpoweringly like wonderful. The flowers are different. They have like almost a little perfume smell.
They're very mild. You know, you're not buying this plant for the fragrant flowers.
No, I've never smelled a strawberry flower before. I guess that's pretty awesome. Wow, that's really, really cool. And then then I have the advantage of when I want strawberries, I just go out to my back deck or my patio.
And the thing, I know 24, like you said, seems like a lot, but the strawberry container that we have here on set, you plant 12 plants in that. So even though you think that might be a lot, I like to plant them a little bit in a window box. I have an herb garden, so I put some in there. I also put some in the ground, spread them out, or even give some to friends. Pot them up and give them to friends. You can, this is the strawberry planter I was talking about. There's 12 or sometimes even 16 plants in that.
Okay, so even if I have a smaller space,
yes,
I don't have to have like a farm to plant 24 strawberries.
Right.
I might just need 2 strawberry pots
exactly.
and a couple of like our planters that we showed you earlier.
And they
in the
do
show.
love full sun, so that is one requirement of most of our fruits and vegetables that we grow. They're going to require at least 6 hours of sun.
And then you can start doing things like making your own strawberry jam or compote.
My goodness.
Oh, I went a little heavy on that. I'm trying to do
Still
this like from a weird angle.
delicious.
Yeah, you can, and then, but you know what, even easier. You just get a salad and you cut up some strawberries, you can put it in your salad. I just love the idea, you can dip them in chocolate. I just love the idea of like a little bowl of fresh strawberries after dinner.
And they're so sweet, you don't need, you know, my kids, even yesterday I packed them lunch. They're like, can you put powdered sugar in with them? Because sometimes the store-bought ones don't have as sweet of a flavor. So with these, they are going to be that natural sweetness that you love. And you can pick a few and put them on your cereal in the morning.
Oh, that's so nice.
They're
and it's
so healthy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's so healthy.
They're a delicious way to get that nutrition, but also they're a ground cover. Great,
awesome.
Great plant.
3 easy payments of $9.99. 400 have now been ordered. And coming up a little bit later, if you can come back here, I want to show you. At the end of our show, Katie is going to present our hydrangea tree, which is absolutely lovely. And then you know what I forgot to do when we were talking about your beautiful garden? If we can walk over here, I want to show everybody. I forgot to show you. We are halfway through the show.
Wow.
A little